Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Kennedy and today we're getting into CBD. So I just have this little bag here. It's not pot bag to match my not pot hat. This is not sponsored or anything like that with me and my 10 followers, but I just thought it'd be fun to get into some CBD products that have really improved my skin, my overall mindset, well-being, that time of the month, and so on and so forth. Starting off with a product from Prim. This is the Full Body High. It's just a body lotion. Here's the consistency. It's super creamy and it blends into your skin super well. It does have a scent. It's like a light fresh mint scent. It smells kind of like sweet mint, but it definitely dissipates once it dries on your skin. A deeply relaxing CBD infused body lotion. I don't know if it's the scent of the mint or the actual CBD properties in it, but I just feel so relaxed when I use it, and I love putting this on before bed. Also, just to note, it has 100 milligrams of CBD. Up next, we just have this Flora and Blast Age Adapting Facial Serum. I absolutely love this stuff. I'm only 25, so I'm not really going to speak to the age adapting or change in age or anti-aging prospects or anything like that. I think it's kind of dumb when people who are fairly young and aren't in that aging stage yet talk about anti-aging products, because it's like, why are you doing that? I never talk about it. I really have nothing to say. Maybe in 10 years when I'm a little bit older, when I'm 35, almost 40, I can have better advice, but as of now, all I do is wear sunscreen to prevent anti-aging. If you are my age or younger, I suggest doing the same. This is the 1.5 full spectrum cannabis complex with 357 milligrams of CBD. CBD has been seen a lot in skincare recently, and it's been used to treat redness, inflammation, breakouts, and things like that. Also, in general, oil is really good for your skin. I personally have oily skin, but I use oil all the time. If you have oily skin, do not be afraid to use oils. I say this all the time. There was definitely a time in my life where I was so scared to use oils and just completely would dry out my skin and never moisturize it, because back in the early 2007, 2008, they just marketed oily skin as something that needed to be completely mattified and dry out your skin, and the advice back then was insane. But here we are now with good advice. So yeah, don't shy away from oils. This oil is relatively thin, but it applies seamlessly, and I really do like it. It also doesn't have a scent at all. Then I have the Sleep and Calm, Get Better Sleep and Reduce Everyday Stress from Proper. And I only recently started taking these little capsules, but oh my goodness, if you have issues with sleeping, I highly recommend these. I'm going to be reviewing these next week on my Instagram at Kennedy Elin if you want to give me a follow. Shameless plug. But these work so well. These will absolutely just knock you out if you take them an hour or 30 minutes before bed. I think with the stress of this pandemic and just everyday life, just trying to figure everything out in the world right now, it's very stressful. And I don't know about you guys, but I've been having the hardest time sleeping. I will stay up till 3 and then wake up at 8. This morning I woke up at 8, which is very unlike me. But I highly recommend these if you're having issues sleeping. Also, just to know, I clearly am not a doctor. I'm just a girl that posts skincare photos and makes content on social media, so please don't. Just make sure that you get the proper advice, and don't take everything I say for a word or anything like that. As always, do your own research. Not Pot CBD oil to match my not pot hat and my not pot bag. Okay, so one thing that really stood out to me about this oil is the fact that you can apply it topically and take it orally. I think it's 1,000. Yeah, it has 1,000 milligrams of CBD. Normally when I take CBD, I take a fairly low dose unless it's that time of the month and I'm not feeling well. I also think that's personal, and it takes time to figure out what you like and what will work for you. This oil I don't actually take orally. I only apply it to my skin. I apply it almost every night. It's halfway gone. I don't know if you guys can even see that, but Like it. It's simple and it just locks all the moisture into my skin. I make sure I do it as my last step just to seal and lock in all of those serums and moisturizers and things like that. If you are suffering from a lot of inflammation, I would possibly look into CBD. I'm not saying it 100% will work for you or anything like that, but they're doing more and more studies to show that it does, you know, make a difference in redness and irritation and just like calming your skin. My skin doesn't get super irritated, but I do notice that if I use too many actives or something like that and then I use a CBD oil on it topically, it does kind of calm the redness and stuff like that. So it might work for you too. This is my absolute holy grail product. If you are somebody who goes through that time of the month, every month, oh my gosh, what the hell? I don't know if you could see that, but my hair got stuck in my like eyelashes and it was really getting on my nerves. Another product from Prim, it's the Her Royal Highness, a potent CBD roll-on that is formulated for that time of the month. This is what it looks like. It looks like those little like roll-on deodorant sticks. And then you can't even really see it. It's like almost dry to the touch. I don't know how they do it, but this stuff, if I ever recommend you anything in my entire life, it is this. I am somebody who is almost debilitated by cramps and back pain and inflammation, and all I could do is just lay in my bed in a ball with a heating pad, and I just feel so awful. But with this, I can get up. I might even go on a little walk with my boyfriend or something. I can walk from room to room without like feeling like I'm gonna faint and fall over from pain. It's amazing. I just apply this to my lower back, my hips, and my stomach, and I apply it as soon as I start feeling like a cramp or something like that, and it just like calms my body down so I'm not like tense and like kind of holding tension, if that makes sense. I mean, this is me speculating. I think this is how it works, but it is amazing. This will seriously improve your quality of life during that time of the month, and I cannot say enough good things about this. And when this runs out, I will absolutely be buying a ton more. I will never ever not have this product with me ever again. Then I have the Quinn Get Ready to Restore Your Inner OG Cbd Drops. These are the Nano Enhanced Soul Hydration Drops, which I don't know what that means. It's a CBD tincture, high strength, full spectrum formula. And this is 3,000 milligrams. Again, this is something that I personally would only take again if it was like that time of the month, but to each their own. Like I said, figuring out what CBD will work for you is definitely a personal preference. I'm not here to tell you how much to take or to take it at all. Everything is your decision, whatever you want to do. The brand says, we recommend starting with 1/2 of the whole dropperful. Hold under tongue for 30 to 60 seconds to allow the absorption before swallowing. Anyway, I actually did an ad with them a few months back, and the owner is just so sweet and so kind. You can definitely tell all of the ooh. You can definitely see all of the work and effort and love that is put into this brand. If you're looking into shopping small brands, supporting small brands, I highly recommend trying this one out. Last but not least, we have these Pot Gummies. These are the Pot Cbd Sleep Gummies. It comes in a container of 30. I have a lot of Pot stuff, but it's just because I genuinely like enjoy this brand. Again, not sponsored with my 10 followers. But I love these. I think that they work so well. Like I said, I haven't been sleeping super good, so these have definitely come in handy in terms of just when you need to knock out, these will knock you out without question. I take 2 if I really need to go to sleep, not just relax. I also give my boyfriend 2 if he needs to sleep, and they just like completely calm you down, and then you just knock out. You knock out in one of those sleeps where you don't dream, you don't wake up in the middle of the night, but you also don't wake up groggy. Like, you know when you take NyQuil because you're sick, not because you just take NyQuil or whatever you want to do. I don't know, I don't judge. And you wake up feeling super groggy and kind of cranky and tired because you didn't get enough sleep. These are not like that. Taking these, I've immediately knocked out, had to wake up early for stuff or had like a meeting or something. didn't actually get that much sleep, but the sleep I got was good sleep, and then I don't wake up feeling sleep deprived, if that makes sense. I highly recommend these. This is the blueberry flavor. It's not my favorite, but blueberry, I just don't think that's where it's at. I hope they don't keep this flavor. I don't think they will. They switch flavors all the time. Important thing to note that these also do contain 3 milligrams of melatonin. So just be careful if you don't like melatonin or your body does not respond well to melatonin. I've been taking melatonin for years now, not consistently, kind of just on and off. Some people like it, some people don't. My boyfriend is not a huge fan of melatonin and his body doesn't react the best to it, but with these, he is okay to take it, and again, he doesn't really wake up irritated or groggy. In the beginning, he was really hesitant on taking them because of the melatonin, but he did end up trying them and he does like them. And that is everything, but before I go, I just wanted to do a little giveaway. This is not affiliated with Not Pot or YouTube in any facet or any way. Again, all of these are CBD products, not THC products. They don't get you or anything like that. Also to note that none of these claims are FDA approved or anything like that. And again, I am not a doctor. Please make sure that you do your own research, especially when it comes to things that you are putting in and or on your body. Like I said, just because these work for me and it's the route that I've chosen to take does not mean that you need to do the same or that you should do the same. This is what I'm going to be giving away. It is the Not Pot bag. It has this little Not Pot thingy on the side. It has a cool gold zipper, a blue lining. Make sure that you're subscribed to my channel in order to win, and go check the rules out below. Also, an important thing to note, this is my bag that I keep all of my stuff in. This is your bag. It is not opened. It's not like I'm giving you something used or anything like that. It's completely sealed, which is important considering that we're in the middle of a pandemic and you shouldn't be like... Anyway, if you like this video, then please like this video. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Okay, so you can't see it, but the dropper itself has these little like milliliter lines, so you can tell like how much to dispense and stuff like that, which I don't know how that really works. Also, this doesn't really have anything to do with what I'm talking about, but why is America the only one that just refuses to like people are like, oh, liters and kilos, and I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm an American, I literally have no idea. And then I'm just like, why did America not? It makes no sense.